Alright guys, Spirit Haunter here, back with another video, and today we are going to be going into this Spirit Halloween in Noblesville, Indiana. So let's head in there and check out what they have.
It's showtime.
Alright, I have no idea what this store used to be. There's someone blasting music, but it's next to this dance studio right here. Pretty interesting. Oh, this was the dance studio, actually. Abandoned dance studio. Let's head on in. They have the tiny setup this year. Alright, here's Crypt Countess.
Do you feel the chill of death creeping up your spine? Each moment here tightens the chains of your doom. There will be no escape for you.
Next is Monkey Business. Saw him in the last store.
Monkey see, monkey.
He's pretty cool. Here's Lantern Keeper. So they got all the same.
You must be silent. The darkness is always listening.
Like I was going to say, they have all of the same animatronics as in Kokomo. Here's a mutant seal rat. So that's all the animatronics they have set up. Now let's go check out the ones they have for sale. Alright, this is interesting. They have 3 Trick or Treat Pete's. One there, one there. 2 Crypt Countesses, and a jumping spider. Black jumping spider. Here's Headcase Harry, got 2 of them. And 2 mutant sewer rats. 4 Cerberus dogs. 4 Jack the Reapers. And a Monkey Business. Alright, I missed some over here. So here's some more jumping spiders. 1 more Headcase Harry. A Lantern Keeper. 2 Sinister Straw Man. Or 2 Sinister Straw Men, I guess. And then 3 Bullseyes. 2 Night Owls. Oh, 4. 4 Night Owls. Here's the Butcher doll. We saw him in the last store, but he wasn't working. Let's see if he works now. Oh, he does. Can barely hear him. They got 2 of those. Eerie Emma doll. Here's Pestilence Pete. He's like a plague doctor. We saw him in the last store.
Beware the darkness is your destiny.
Pretty sweet. Dagger Mike doll. We also saw him in the last store. And here we have creepy Crimson Girls on swings. Some Sinister Spirit dolls. 2 of them, some more swinging girls, and then some pathway markers down here. Here's just the lantern pathway markers. Don't make any noise. These are just the same exact thing. Zombie arm pathway markers. Those aren't very loud. Here's this animated tombstone with a bell on it. I gotta get down low. Doesn't have full range of motion because of this plastic right here, but that's pretty neat. Inflatable coffin. You can put your candy down there. Jack the Reaper archway. Some inflatables up here. Ghost, gargoyle, and a Reaper. Another Reaper up there. Animated pumpkin cat. We saw him in the last store. Jack-o'-lantern stack. I don't know why it just says jack-o'-lantern, but that's a stack of 3. Inflatable wolf, pumpkin scarecrow, that's kind of like the one they have at Lowe's this year and last year. Alright, let's head back this way, because they got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Pop open ghost, I assume that's like those, yeah, it's just like one of those things you'd see in like a Chinese buffet, but except it lights up and there's a ghost face over that. So it looks like it's like a ghost. Tree face, you can hook onto your tree. Alien leaner. Oh, so it looks like it's hiding behind a tree. That's pretty cool. Light cover, just a skull. Lawn stakes, zombie hands, more of those, and then bloody hands right here. Here's some of their hanging stuff. They have this weird looking chick down here. And then a hanging guy with an arrow in his skull. It's actually rubber. It's pretty interesting. Alright, here are the zombie babies. Here we have Scary Strawberry. We saw him in the last 2 stores. Lafayette, Kokomo, and here. Hand Eater. Snack and Stevie, that's his name. And here is Crawlin' Claudette, just the crawling animated baby. I won't be activating her because last time I activated her, she fell into the floor. Chucky Horror Baby, $55. Art the Clown Horror Baby, Pink Ghostface Horror Baby, more Claudettes, and Frankenstein's Monster, and then Michael Myers up here. Guys, I completely missed these over here. We got the new fogging skull or pumpkin piles. I'm so used to the skulls. Alright, here we have some this is interesting. This is like a skull that's wrapped in dried corn husks. Doesn't have a name, I don't think, yeah. But it's like a skull just wrapped in corn husks, not horses. Animatronic activation switch. I cannot speak. But yeah, you just knock like this, and then it'll activate the animatronic it's hooked up to. Sound effects box. Extreme, actually. Biohazard tape. Step pads. Permablood. Oh, this one back here was open. Multi-prop remote. That's cool. Might try to use the 20% off coupon and get this, because these are really handy. So I've heard. And then a battery adapter. If you don't want to use the normal adapter, you just plug in batteries right here and then plug it into the animatronic, and then it'll power it. Hanging Decaying Reaper. Just make... Oh. Can't really hear... Oh. Are you done? Okay. But he's pretty cool. You can barely hear him, though. But he's pretty interesting. And then Hanging Zombie, and then Hanging Pumpkin Guy. That just came off. Mars Attacks wreath. That's pretty interesting. Hook chain. It's connected to 2 chains. It's like a Y shape. Live wires. I've always loved the live wires. Pretty interesting. Oh, wow. Cauldron. This is actually really, really heavy. That's made of some kind of metal of some sort. And then just normal plastic cauldrons down here. Ghost swing. And then a zombie baby cradle. Those are both interesting things. Frankenstein's monster wreath. And then hanging clown, he just shakes. Not working. Not working. Oh, there it goes. If I'm funny, you should look in the mirror, is what he just said. Don't take that from me. And then just a hanging reaper right here. Move it, I'm on a roll. I've always liked the audio on those, even though it just reminds me of Sunstar. That I still love that audio for some reason. Hanging ghost is not working. I wonder if she's powered on. Oh, I think it was. Nope. Okay. Bloody hanging ghost. I don't think she lights up, but it just looks like she's bloody and ghosty. A hanging bloody foot on a chain. Still don't know how those are. Oh, they're just screwed in. Hanging bloody arm, and then just more, but they're on ropes. These ones. Huh. Interesting pose they chose for that one. And then right here they have the coin activation switch for the animatronics. Pretty cool. And here they have some secret keeping cats, according to that Nate guy on YouTube. And then here we have Carrot, I think his name is. Doesn't have a name tag, but pretty cool. And then a zombie seagull right here. They put out, I think it was last year. And then just a normal cat, creeping cat. And then a squirrel, zombie squirrel, which are actually real now. Pretty hard to believe. And then the Hello Rat. Here we have the new tombstone rocker. You just hook like one of these tombstones in, and it'll just rock the tombstone, so it'll look like something's going on. Whoa. Light up tombstone. I'm assuming that just lights up orange, so it looks like they're actual candles. That's the immortal snail. Guys, I don't even know how to think about this. It's like a cocoon, but it's latex. Like I could... And there's just spiders glued onto it. That's pretty interesting, actually. And then a slithering snake. I don't even know what that is. I know it's a raven skull, but I don't know what's on it. So, immortal snail. Octopus skeleton spider thing. Posable spider. Another spider to hang on your wall. Webbing, that one glows in the dark. Dropping spider, so you can scare your friends, or whoever you want to. I completely missed these, but it's the pumpkin skulls that they've had for quite a while. Clown pumpkin skull, this white looking one, the orange pumpkin skull, the pumpkin skull from Halloween. He actually lights up. Oh, that's so cool. Pretty neat how it fades in. And then just a pumpkin with a hat. This might have been a little mistake that I made, but I'm coming over here where the music is very loud. But here's the racing section that I pointed out in Lafayette, and they actually have stuff in the racing section. So I'll just let you guys look at all of what they have. I might mute the sound actually. Here's this spooky hanging pumpkin guy with hay for hands. Guys, I completely missed it, but over here there's a two-faced teddy. 3 of them, actually. 3 twisted grandmas. And then over here, we have 3 Trixies. She's actually pretty cool. One thing I don't like about her is just her voice. But she is a good jump scare. And then 2 electrified corpses, and then the sitting scarecrow selection. we've gotten for who knows how long. Here's some of their kids' ghost face stuff. Just the generic. Oh wait, no, this is the glow in the dark mask. So that's actually pretty cool. And then the infant ghost face costume. I like how the face comes through the mouth. And then the ghost face costume more for girls. That's the kids version as well, with the pink mask. Scary flying ghost. What in the world? Dr. Squatch. It's Dr. Jack. Here's some of their doormats. There's a ghost face doormat, Art the Clown doormat, Nightmare Before Christmas doormat, Pennywise doormat, and then another Pennywise doormat, but that one looks like he's coming through the sewer grate. I completely missed this stuff, guys. It's the atomic ray gun from Mars Attacks right here. Bobbleheads down there. Here is the Chucky statue, but his arm is a knife, and it does light up, which I really like the color they chose for the light up, for the LED in there. Here's the Michael Myers side stepper. I don't know why they chose that music to put on him, but it's better than no sound, I guess. And then Chucky's side stepper.
Showtime!
His bent knife. Alright, we heard enough of you. Here's their Art the Clown selection. I actually really like this mask and this one. They're both really good masks. Crossbody bag, Art the Clown plushie, and then Art the Clown hoodie with spikes on it for some reason. And then here is a little Easter egg from last year, in case you don't know. They had Art the Clown in the Down the Ducks section from last year at Spirit Halloween. I don't think this is in the movies, or it might be, and they just included it last year, but I don't think this is in the movies. This is from last year, last year's Spirit setup. So that is a pretty cool thing to sell. It might light up, actually. I wonder if it lights up, because it's got... Oh yeah, it does! But I'm guessing there's no batteries in it, because it's on, but... Not lighting up. Oh yeah. Light up sign. Yeah, they just light up like the circus lights. But that is actually pretty interesting. Here's some of their trick-or-treat stuff. I almost said Halloween. Different movie. Sam plushie, his crossbody bag, but it's his lollipop trick-or-treat bag. And then their girl costumes for Sam. The normal Sam costume and the Sam Union suit. Who wants a lollipop? Guys, this is super unfortunate. The music is right here, so I'm gonna talk as loud as I can. Here is their Ghostface selection. Glow in the dark mask. Color changing mask right here. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. It doesn't stay on. What about this one? Oh my goodness, it's so insane, guys. The speaker is right there. I'm sorry if this is really loud, but get used to it, I guess. Beanie, do you like scary movies? Just one of those beanie hats. Aged mask, pretty sweet. They got like a plastic film in there for whatever reason, to keep shape probably. The What's Up spoof mask. And then the Slayer kit for that. And then just the normal Slayer kit. And then their Blings costume up there. The female Ghostface costume. And then the pink Ghostface costume. And then they actually have some shirts this year, or sweatshirts rather. I do like this jersey that they have. And then here's their devil face mask, hockey mask, bling. Oh wait, this is a bling crossbody bag. And then Slayer kit, and then the devil bling mask. Pretty sweet. Here's their shirt selection this year. I'll just go over it briefly. Pretty spooky. Man, I'm dead. Here's the Ghostface cookie jar we saw at Kokomo. Ghostface chip and dip set. They had that last year, but I didn't, or in the last store, but I didn't point it out. And then pink soap dispensers, and then just, I think those are cookie trays. Then some bath mats. Oh, guys, I found a disappearing knife, so if you stab someone, it looks like it went inside of their stomach or wherever you stabbed them, but it doesn't actually stab them, it just goes back inside of the handle. I'm trying to talk over the music. Ah!
I am Jack the Reaper.
So here are their trick-or-treat buckets this year. Candy corn, and then some different pumpkin-looking ones. Here, this ghost face one that says trick-or-treat. And then some cats. Unicorn, I couldn't think for a second. Jack Skellington. Mystery Machine, pretty cool. And then a skull and a kitty cat. The juice is loose. That sounded really disgusting. I'm not gonna say that again. Shower hook set, but it's Ghostface. Everything is Ghostface. Here's some creepy cloth. It's meant to be curtains, but if you can't find any creepy cloth anywhere else, then just get some of this. They're meant to be curtains, but who cares? Hanging skull. They had these in 2023, I believe. What in the world is going on here? This looks like religious in some way. I don't even know. Not to offend anybody, but that looks like something you'd see in like a... I can't even think of the word. Ritual, that's it. A skull with just an arrow through its eye. Spooky devil skulls. The immortal snail's back. This guy definitely knows how to live. Always protected. Even in his cranium. This guy must be Wolverine or something. Boo! Spooky fog machine. Ah! Deathstalker? Deathstalker! His hunger was insatiable. Guys, I'm gonna be completely honest. I like Mutant Sewer Rat a lot more than I thought I would. He's actually, like, really big in person. There's my hand compared to his little snout going on. But yeah, he is actually really, really cool. And I know he's on the riser, but he's actually really, really tall. Let's finish off the video with him.